Hello, this is Gabriel Ambrosini, and this is Project 1 Wiki from CS50W. To start, I'm going to open my Django project. I'm going to run the server. Here it is, the default route. Now, the first requirement from the specification is when I go to this kind of URL, /wiki/title, I should get the contents of the entry, and I should use the proper util function. I used util.getEntry. So look at the URL, there it is, /wiki/css, and you can look at the contents, /wiki/Django. Okay, if it does not exist, I should get an error message. Okay, if I try to look for whatever, it was not found. Error message. Now, if it does not exist, I should get the contents, and the title should be the name of the entry. So if I look for something like Python, which is an entry that does exist, there it is. Look at the title over there. Look at the contents. Look at the URL. Everything is there. Next requirement, index page. The names should also be links. So at the index page, the names are also links. If I click on the entries, I am taken to the to the to the to a different URL with the content. Okay. Third requirement, search. I should be able to type in some kind of search, and if it matches an entry, I should be redirected to that entry. So if I type here like CSS, I'm redirected to CSS. If I type in HTML, I'm redirected to HTML. If I type in Python, I'm redirected to Python. Okay. Now, if it does not match, I should get search results. So if I type in something like O, I get these. If I type something like I get these. If I type in something like N, I get these. Okay. And they should also be links. So if I type on the links I get from the results, you can see how it takes me to a different URL with the content and with the title. Okay. New page. I should be able to click new page to click create new page, create new page to and to enter a place with a text area where I can create new content, enter a new title. Okay, create new page. There it is for the content and for the title. And I should have a button. There it is. And if an entry already exists with the same title, I should get an error message. So if I try to create another CSS with different content with the same title, I try to save it. Oh, I get an error message. It already exists. Okay. Else it should be saved, and I should be redirected to that entry. So if I try to create another entry, okay, with a different title, oops, another, and this is another entry, and I save it, I should be redirected to that one, and voila, there it is. Look at the URL, look at the title, look at the content. Okay, edit page. When I click edit page, the text area should be pre-populated, and okay, so if I click edit page, here it is. It's pre-populated with the content. Okay, and I should have a button. There it is. And once it's saved, I should be redirected back to that entry. Now this entry has an edit, and I'm going to save it. And I should be redirected. Voila, there it is. Look at the new content and look at the same title, the same URL. Okay. Random page. Clicking random page takes me to a random entry, and here you can see the results. I'm spamming this link, and you can see how I'm being taken to random entries. Okay. Last one, markdown to HTML conversion. Well, you can just look at the results right there, and to show you, you can inspect it. Look at the LIs, look at the LU. For example, look at the different types of headers. Look at this H2 header, this small header, this H1 header. Okay, if I did it, you can see how this is a smaller one, this is a bigger one, and that should be it. Thank you for watching.